Hey everyone, I'm back with another Lego City update. Wanted to talk to you about a few things going on in our Lego City. It is getting pretty close to December and it's starting to get cold outside up here in Canada, so figured it was the right time to start transitioning the city over to the winter season. I got some ideas I want to share with you and get your thoughts and feedback. I also want to show you a little bit of our finished botanical garden and where we ended up placing it and how it's looking today. So without further delay, let's get down to it. My goodness, just look at the finished botanical garden. I must say, and we'll probably end up doing a full review on the channel soon. This is one of my most favorite Lego sets that we have built together. I mean, it was just a lot of fun. It's impressive, it's beautiful to look at. Just love the roof lines, how clear it is. Like, it's dope. You can just peek right into the building and see what's going on. I love it. And all the colors, the little interesting plants that you build on the inside. I'm so glad that we bought this because I think it's an amazing centerpiece. And so we built it, just finished it last night. It took us about a week or so to build it. The last few bags of the set are mostly plants, so we got pretty energized to finish those last night. And it fits right into the center of our Lego City. So we got kind of the downtown core there with the bank and the hotel kind of being the commercial area, and we figured it would go right between a couple streets. There's space on both sides, which I think you can kind of see over there, which makes it just kind of pop a little bit. Now I wanted to kind of add an area in front of it, and I thought about this area maybe being grass instead of a road, but we don't have the parts for that right now, so for now there's just a road that's in front of the botanical garden there and some construction folks working on that. But we did add a park to the side here, and so I built a little pathway to connect the two streets together with our little Lego statue there, as well as a tree, some people walking on it, some kids playing soccer, some vegetation going on there just a little bit. We also moved over these food trucks. So they used to be on this side and they were kind of facing that way, so you couldn't really see in them. And because they're such cool sets, I wanted them to be visible from the front, so we have them pulled up there and people going buying some food. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think it's a cool way to kind of show the botanical garden and also have a little green area next to it. So overall, pumped, but we'll be doing a video about the botanical garden later on. But for now, I mentioned it's the holiday season in the Lego City. You can see we've got our lights hung up on some buildings. We've got Santa Claus, waiting for the kids to come visit there, and swapped out the fountain with the Christmas tree as we usually do. Santa's flying above the buildings. This always makes me a little nervous with these supports. I'm always worried it's going to fall over and kind of destroy a bunch of things, but for now it's pretty steady. I think it's a pretty cool effect flying over the buildings. Yeah, we had some leaves there and such, and it's feeling again pretty wintry so far in our Lego City. But we've done a lot of expansion to our Lego City this year, and it's kind of raised a problem. What we used to do every season is we used to switch over all of these plates down here, these studded plates, which are meant to symbolize grass, of course. Every year we'd switch them over with the seasons. And so we'd replace the grass with white plates so it looked more snowy. You can see our videos from last year to kind of see the effect. We also switch over the trees to being snow covered, and we'll still probably do that. But as we've expanded the city, it's become more and more of a lot of work and a big project, and honestly a lot of money to switch over these plates. The other issue is, we've got this beautiful park we just built out, and it doesn't really look like it's very wintry right now. And on top of that, the whole botanical garden itself is not really winter themed. Yes, we could switch it over, but we'd actually have to replace the base plates. Oops, knocked over that tree. Let me put that right back. Boom. We have to switch over the base plates here to be white, right? Because otherwise it would look weird with a bunch of grass, and the flowers, they'd kind of have to go because flowers aren't really growing in wintertime. And yeah, it's just a big project. So I got to thinking, how can we make the winter vibe feel, I don't know, like winter, like the holidays, beyond the decorations we did. So we converted our park back here. This used to be green grass. Again, you can see in the previous video, we had this as kind of our center park of sorts near the commercial area. But we have this park now here, so I figured this could be our winter wonderland. So kind of a seasonal conversion. It's still early on, so we haven't finished decorating it, but you know, we got the winter stall, which was a gift with purchase last year. Some kids lining up there. A bunch of little minifigures doing their winter-related skiing and building snowmen and such. We picked up this set, which is the Chinese New Year skating set. Picked it up at a Canadian bookstore. It was on sale, it was on clearance, and got a pretty good deal on it. So we built that a couple months ago and stripped out a bunch of the decorative parts just to make it look a little bit more simple. My daughter still likes this ice sculpture, so we left that there. And so that's kind of the centerpiece of the Winter Village, is this skating rink, which I think looks pretty cool, especially because, well, skating and hockey is a big thing up here in Canada, so we wanted to have that recognized. What I also did is I took the skate rental studio right over here and moved it. It used to be here, of course. That's the default with the set, but I built this up with some white blocks to just expand the snow area and made it a standalone building. So it's fully enclosed, and I think it looks a lot better than being, you know, really cramped right next to the ice. And so people can go over here, get their skates, and then wander back and go skating. And so that's what we got going on for holidays. But just wanted your thoughts and comments, and would love your feedback and ideas, because, well, does this feel like winter? I know that does. But should we really fully commit and switch all these base plates over to white, or should we just leave it as is? So curious on your thoughts. We're really undecided at this point whether we're gonna start switching up these plates. The other problem is, again, if we switch these plates over to snow, what do we do here? Do we convert this over to snow, and do we leave the Botanical Gardens? I don't know. So I'm gonna look for some inspiration online, but please let me know what you think. In the meantime, we're going to continue decorating our Winter Village, keep building it up, getting ready for the Christmas season. And this is one thing we added to Lego City today, which I think is pretty cute. A little minifigure that has lost her balloon, and her balloon is floating up in the sky and about to go far, far away. So with that, I'll leave you, but please leave your comments, suggestions, ideas in the comment section below. We'd love to hear it. And thanks as always for checking out our channel, and we'll see you on the next one.